Hello and welcome to The Spiritual View. I'm Jennifer Halliburton with the Awakened Gen Tarot, and I'm one of the hosts of The Spiritual View. The Spiritual View is a collective of 7 spiritually gifted women who use a range of modalities to bring messages of guidance to the collective. We are building a thriving community here on YouTube, and we invite you to be a part of all the fun that we have going on. So we have daily videos that we offer, and it's a different reader each day of the week, and my days are Tuesdays. And then we also have 2 live sessions that we do each week. And so on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern, we bring the whole group together to have a collective conversation. And then we follow it up by pulling cards for the viewers. And it is always so much fun. There's so much interaction. And our community is just so loving and supportive, and you definitely want to be a part of what's happening. And so don't miss out. Also, if you are interested in a private reading, that is available, and that information is down in the description box below. All right, so before we get started, let's go ahead and do the invocation to call in the spirit team. So close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right, so for your daily divine message today, I have already pulled out the cards and trying to process what's coming out. And what I see for us is today is a day to be flexible. Today is not a day to really plant your feet and just be, standing on business. Today is a day to kind of like go with the flow and be open to other ideas and possibilities, because you might get yourself kind of stuck in. I think actually what is trying to happen is we've got a lot of different opinions that are happening right now, and we're not trying to stir the pot. So as we've got a lot of shifting energy that's happening, and there's a lot of big 3D shifts that are happening, we need to be just kind of not so set in stone. We need to be what am I getting? Like there's a specific word that's trying to come to me, and I'm not getting it out. But we need to be just open. Today, we need to be open to just all kinds of possibilities. We don't need to just be so firm. And so the first card that I'm pulling with the Soul Coaching Oracle. And this is what you think is happening today. This is what you think the energy of the day is. And we have commitment. And so with this, that's what I'm saying, is that you think like, we've got to stand on business. Like we're ready to take on this mountain. I am ready to go. But yet I feel like the guidance is actually calling us to slow down. So we have what is actually happening today is the pleasure card. And so really, instead of being so focused on the going and the doing, we're being asked to really spend some time in self-care, taking care of ourselves and not being so just, And so I just love bath time is my time. So just taking that time to take care of yourself. I'm actually going to read that card to you. So what is actually happening today is the pleasure card. So this is enjoy yourself. Dance through your life and give toast for no reason. Cherish your sensuality and sexuality. Your soul wants you to know, in today's society, we're programmed to believe that pleasure is forbidden, only permitted in small amounts, or should always come after work. Do you postpone good times because you're too busy fulfilling work commitments? Do you deny yourself joyful experiences because there's not enough time or it seems selfish? Stop. Your spirit needs pleasure. It's the soul's way of replenishing and revitalizing your life force. Make pampering yourself a priority, and you'll have all the energy that you need to create everything that you desire. My life is deliciously joyous. And so today, make conscious effort to find the joy, to enjoy yourself, to do something that just feels really good. And so why this is the energy of the day, we have the high priestess. And so the high priestess is just sitting on your knowing. Like, while the energy may feel very shifting and like things are moving very quickly and maybe unsettling and uncertain, there are certain things that you do know. There are certain things that you are just so solid on, and you're just holding on to that. And so no matter what you see like happening in front of you, this is the observer, because she's not trying to talk people out of their opinions. She's not trying to change, she's sitting on what she knows today. And I get, just even with like this moon card here, I feel like that there are some messages even coming in during maybe your dream state. I think that like you do know like that you're okay, that there's something here, that you've just got this overall like, I'm solid, I know I'm good, and I know everything's going to work out the way that it's supposed to work out. So your best move forward today is the Three of Wands. And so the Three of Wands, it represents your expectations, but this card is actually talking about really taking the action steps towards the things. And but most of the Three of Wands are about waiting for your ships to come in, but it's knowing that they're coming. So what are you expecting? And I feel like that's coming back with this card right here. You do know what to expect. You do know, what is ultimately, the purpose of all of the energy around us, the purpose of all the lessons that you've been working through. So what is the potential outcome? And we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, it means about having really good boundaries. And so you may feel triggered today by people's different opinions coming out. This is not a time to speak. It's not a time to try to convince them. This card is about wanting to fight, wanting to defend. And I don't feel like that's actually your best move. I think that you are going to get a lot of defensiveness. I think that's what's going to be coming out from other people. And you're going to have to remain grounded in what you know and take the time to take care of yourself. Because I do think there's going to be a lot of just emotional unrest as we're trying to work through these next few weeks. And I mean, maybe even the next few years, just as we try to see what's actually coming out of all of this energy. And see, what we don't see coming is this Four of Swords. And let me tell you, this card, I read the message in the book for this card, and I'm not even sure I told you what I was using. This is the deck that Dawn gave all of us, and it's the Tarot of the Divine. And the message that went with this card inside of this deck was talking about like, there's a pause in the chaos, there's a pause in the destruction, there's a pause in all of the drama for now. For now. Like, whatever this scary thing is has been bound up for now. And like, that was a big part of that I just kind of wanted to like really bring in. It was, the scary thing is bound up, but for now. This monster looking thing here, the thing that we're most afraid of, is bound up right now. There's a pause in this for now. And so I'm just like, that one part I just held so tight onto, just because it just felt that for now just stuck so strongly for me. So I do think that we are going to have a time where we can take this time to just sit back and breathe, take care of ourselves. And I think there is some relief coming, but I don't think that it's like, this tells me don't get too comfortable. That's what I'm getting. Like, this tells me don't get too comfortable. Don't think that it's completely gone yet. I think that we still have some things that are going to come through, but just today, our focus is on taking care of ourselves. Today, our focus is on finding the joy. We're removing, like this right here, we're not combating that energy. When people are coming at us with their, you know, it's their emotions, their fear, and just all of that overwhelming out. We're going to put our boundaries around us, because this card is also about putting up your own protection and your boundaries. And so we're not going to be fighting. We're going to let people feel how they feel and let them feel this space out, because it's just very uncomfortable energy for everyone. This is the observer energy. We're going to be flexible. We're going to know that people are being triggered and activated in different ways, and we're going to offer space and grace. We're not fighting and trying to convince them of anything. We're going to let them just have that moment, but we're not joining them in it. Okay. All right. So to close us out, I'm pulling a card from the Art of Manifestation Oracle. And it's what you can do to help bring your manifestations in today. And so if you really want to have a good day today, the guidance today is gossip and drama. And so this comes back to those other people that I'm telling you about that are going to be triggered. You know, they're going to be kind of letting it out. And you're like, one of the things that I noticed yesterday, which I saw 11:22 on the clock. One of the things I noticed yesterday was I was very triggered. And when I got on social media, I was wanting to fight everybody. And I had it, like, I typed it all out, and you don't know that person. There is no reason for you to be trying to convince them of anything. Move away from the keyboard. And so you may need to do the same thing if you're feeling triggered too, because if they're getting triggered, you're probably going to be triggered too. But just like, I felt that energy myself of wanting to defend, It's not necessary. Everybody's feeling all kinds of stuff right now. Let's give everybody some space. And again, like I said, the grace. We're just, what does it help? What is that going to help? Fighting strangers on the internet, trying to convince them that you're right, when really, like, we're all on the same team and we may not even realize it yet. And the overpowers above us are the ones that are trying to keep us divided. So let's not add to the division. Let's let people feel what they need to feel, and let's let the light reveal all of the darkness that it's already doing. Let's let the truth be revealed as it is coming out already, because the light really is. I've got an angel message that's going to be posting later today. That's part of that angel message, is that really the purpose of all of the energy that we're feeling right now is to bring light onto all of the shadow aspects that have been around us all this time. It's been there. All of this stuff has been there the whole time, but it's been hidden in the dark. Now we're being flooded with more light on the planet, and all of this stuff is being seen so that we can do something with it. And so we're going to let the truth just kind of start making itself known for everyone. And we're going to give everyone that chance to kind of take it in. We're not going to force it on them, especially like if it's just like, there's just no need. Put love out. Find a way to offer love instead of that, just the triggered anger, just find a way to offer love. Anytime you feel like you're triggered to do something, and like, turn it around and do something nice for somebody else. You don't have to do it for that person that's triggered you, but you can find something nice to do for somebody else. So this card, gossip and drama, talking behind people's backs, is one of the greatest producers of negative energy, with the potential to affect not only individuals, but entire communities. Make a choice not to involve yourself in this. This card also asks that if you're unable to find anything positive to say, then please consider saying nothing. So I love that. And I think that is a great space to close out this message, and just focus on you today. Focus on what feels good. If something starts feeling bad, we're going to remove ourselves from that energy, and we're just going to turn it back onto ourselves. We're going to pour love back into ourselves. We can do, positive things for other people, but if anybody is bringing in that negative, we're going to shut that down. We're not going to take the bait, and we're going to just take care of ourselves today. All right, so that is it for this message, and thank you for following along with me. If you found value in this, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications, and it will let you know every time we post a new video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time.